details that transform an ordinary object into something unimaginably valuable. Today, the focus turns to a coin that most people have handled countless times without thinking twice, a simple Liberty $quarter from 1965, a common year and a common coin in the eyes of the general public. Yet, within that same year and within the complexities of the minting process, certain errors, unintentional combinations, and rare anomalies have given rise to coins worth more than luxury homes, exotic cars, and in some cases, entire business investments. Among these rare anomalies lies the extraordinary story of a 1965 Liberty $quarter connected with unusual error combinations that bring its potential value all the way up to the astonishing figure of $474,000. What makes this story even more fascinating is the unexpected mixture of striking processes that involve leftover planchets from the Lincoln pennies, mint mark confusion, transitional metal usage, and minting equipment that had not yet been recalibrated during one of the biggest shifts in American coin history. When people imagine coins worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, they assume they must be ancient treasures, gold relics, or coins struck in microscopic numbers. But sometimes, the opposite is true. Sometimes, it is the common years, the everyday pieces, the coins everyone once had in their pockets, that hide stories capable of shaking the entire landscape of numismatics. The 1965 $quarter is one such case, not because the coin itself was intended to be special, but because the minting process of that time was in turmoil. The transition away from 90% silver coins to copper-nickel-clad coins created chaos inside the mint facilities. Machines were being recalibrated, older planchets were still mixed in bins, and leftover blanks from other denominations were scattered around presses that were switching duties. It is this period of confusion that produced some of the rarest American era coins ever discovered, including the extremely scarce pieces of 1965 quarters struck on wrong planchets, transitional metals, or misaligned blanks originally meant for Lincoln pennies. Imagine a quarter from 1965 appearing completely normal at first glance. It shows the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse, Liberty displayed above his image, the date 1965 placed clearly below, and the reverse featuring the bold eagle that was standard for quarters of the era. Yet, despite looking ordinary, the coin weighs something different, sounds unusual when dropped, or bears microscopic traits that do not match its intended specifications. These are clues that something extraordinary happened during its creation. The mint, overwhelmed with the transition from silver to clad coinage, accidentally created hybrid anomalies, mistakes so rare that only a handful are believed to exist. One such mistake involved using left